Is there anything that you would hate more than yourself after doing that? You would want to stab out your eyes and then have someone surgically replace them. A surgeon, my guess. So, somebody would, and then stab them out again. And now you've stabbed out your eyes 4 times. 4 eyes have been stabbed out, and you still don't feel like you have stabbed out enough. Like, that's basically how I would be feeling. What, Shaggy Chewy Nation? ChewbaccaLemma here, back with another Madden 18 half-hour only sniping video. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. If you guys have been watching the streams, one, you guys have been killing it because you've been coming out for those. Pulling 150 to 200 people in a stream. I think it almost like 250 one time. That was absolutely nuts. You guys have been killing it. So thank you guys so much. It's been amazing. I've loved streaming. It's been incredible. So thank you guys so much. So very much. The growth has been amazing on the channel. You guys have been amazing. So thank you for that. I don't even know what else to say except thank you. But we've been sniping so much that now my half-hour videos are like my condensed version. If you go watch my streams, I snipe for like 2 hours, 3 hours in a row. And sometimes play some games in there too. But it's very much sniping, a lot of sniping. Right now I'm doing a half-hour video and it seems like this is the short version. This is quick. So that seems crazy to think now this is like a quick watch. But that's kind of the way it's going now because I'm doing like so many streams. But I got some big news and I'm going to share it with you. So hang on. If you just watched the beginning of my videos, that's silly. But I do have some big news I wanted to share with you guys. Some exciting that involves you guys. So I hope you guys are excited once I tell you what it is. But I'm going to just go over my filter. It's earlier in the morning, so it's a very basic filter. Elite position by position. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, I know. The reason this is good is because a lot of positions work earlier in the morning, and honestly, putting a letter in there is just going to make your filter, like, it's just going to most of the part make it worse. There's a few positions it will help, which I'll go over that, but really it doesn't really do much. This works right now in the morning, and if you're having trouble, and I'll go through different filters. I mean, you can put a letter in there if you're sniping in like peak hours, like later in the evening. I'm thinking like 6 to 12, 6 to 1 Eastern Standard Time is 6 p.m. to like 1 a.m., 12 midnight. It's 12 a.m., 1 a.m. somewhere. I'm not sure how late people stay up, but I feel like that's probably still pretty good peak hours because in the West Coast and everything. So I feel like that's pretty good peak hours. For me, I snipe sometimes during then, but most of the time it's earlier than that. So if you're sniping during peak hours, you're going to have to put a letter in there. But for me, don't need to do that. So running back works. Quarterback, wide receiver, corner, strong safety don't work. So that's really the big thing there. I think running back's right on the edge. Ooh, running back actually might not work now. It wasn't working earlier. Okay, so running back doesn't work. But really everything else, like non-skill positions, pretty much all of them work. Tight end works. But so yeah, my news though. Okay, so I've been thinking about this for a while. I've been thinking about this since last year. I was wondering how I would do it. I want, and many of you guys have suggested this, or which I'm pretty sure I thought of it before any suggestions, but if you maybe got that in my mind, I apologize. I'm not sure who it was. But I would like to do, and I believe this is happening, okay, a Snipes of the Day, and not the day, they're probably not going to see that many. Snipes of the Weekend, or Snipes of the Sweet, Havenstein. I just exited all my tabs. Well, while that's loading, snipes of the weekend, snipe of just a week, and then make a video around your guys' snipes. So you guys are going to have to submit those clips. Now, when I say clips, I mean clips. Why is this not opening? When I say clips, I mean actual clips, not pictures. So you're going to have to record it. Now, what's really nice is if you're on Xbox One, I know it's super simple. PlayStation, not hard either, with the share tool. So either way, you should be able to share it with really high quality. Mutthead. Let's get that up. So yeah, so all you have to do is, so I just bought that now. It's been a long time now, but usually you won't wait this long. I bought it, it's up. I'm going to go ahead and just hit the middle button and just hit record that. Now that's only going to record the last 30 seconds. I've been staying on this menu for so long that you can honestly go into game DVR if you forget and do like record last minute or record last 3 minutes. And there you go. PlayStation, I know it goes up to like 15 minutes. It's a little bit different with a share. I'm not exactly sure since I haven't been on the PlayStation in a while. But either way, you can get the footage. You don't need a phone. If you use your phone, it's probably not going to be used unless it's like a crazy good snipe. But, okay, so then it's on your Xbox. So or PlayStation. I don't care which system. It doesn't matter. you got it. Then, if you're on Xbox, you can just tell me your gamer tag or share it to me on Twitter. It doesn't matter. Either one's fine. So get that on your Xbox and share it. Just share your gamer tag. Say, hey, check out this snipe on whatever your gamer tag is. Or you can just submit it to me on Twitter, which probably is easier to just organize them. But if it's, I'll probably see it. Just definitely let me know on Twitter. Send me a DM or just at me. But yeah, so then you just give me that footage, and then I'll make a video out of it. And a lot of your clips will make it. Like I'll do like a top 5 maybe, but then or top 10 depending on how many I get, and then maybe like some honorable mentions. And then I almost feel like I'm stealing Cookie Boy's idea, but then ESPN kind of does the same thing. So like I will say, like I feel like it's kind of Cookie Boy, but a lot of people have done stuff like this, and Cookie Boy's one of the biggest in Madden, I think, that does it. And then even I would love to do like a miss snipes. So if you miss a snipe, also record that footage so I can get it. That would be awesome. I think it's going to be amazing. You guys tell me all these times about great snipes you get. The only thing you're going to have to do is record it. Pictures are not going to look good in a video. I mean, it's screenshots. Like, oh yeah, look at this snipe. The footage is just so much better. I think it's going to be awesome. So if you get any snipes, make sure to send those in. The first video might still be, a week or so out because I got to get a bunch of footage together. But I don't know how many, snipes you guys are going to get. Send them in. But yeah, I'd like to see them. Send in whatever you got. I'm going to guess that at least early on it may not be that much, but later on we're going to see a lot of like 100K, 200K, more snipes. Early on, maybe bigger. We'll probably see less, like 50K, 40K snipes maybe. But so let me know, and I'll put them together. So I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, definitely let me know. You can at me on Twitter. You can DM me, and if you have any problems, any of that, I'll try to help you. PlayStation, I don't know as much, so I know I've been rambling a lot, so I apologize. But yeah, I think it's really exciting. If you skipped ahead, that's fine. If you not interested in all and got to the point right now, so I got this right here. I'm gonna sell it for 13,000 coins. That's pretty cool. Good snipe there. But so that's basically what I'm going to be doing. And this video might run a little bit longer, since maybe an extra 5 minutes, since I ramble for so long. But hopefully that made sense. I think it's going to be really exciting. Just make sure to share that. If you're not sure, you can always Google it or I'll try to help you. Unfortunately, I'm on Xbox right now, so I can't really show you the PlayStation side. Buckner at 10. I feel like that's a good deal. Should I buy that? Alright, we'll buy it if I get it. Wow, he was up for a while. It is earlier in the morning, so you're going to have more time so I'm at least going to make 1,000, maybe a few thousand. One is sold for 16. How does that make any sense? Do we try 16, or do we not get greedy? I feel like there's not really any that's sold for around that. So we'll just go, let's go 13.5. I think that's pretty safe. All right, so that's a couple thousand there. Happy with that. Maybe somebody undercut that. As you see, that's what overpricing is. So, you see ones for more expensive, but look on Mutthead, see what they're selling for. And we went ahead and did that and made a little bit more than what you would have gotten if you would have just put it up for the cheapest price. So hopefully that makes sense. You guys have been killing it on the overpricing. Greedy Jarrett, is that a good deal there? 10,750. We'll go ahead and buy that. We'll see. All right, Grady Jarrett. Honestly, I got to sell it for 12,000 to get my coins back. This is what we call low risk. Can you please fix this picture on Mutthead? On Mutthead, he has a picture. Looks like he's too short to be able to be seen in the picture. If you haven't seen it, look up Grady Jarrett on Mutthead. There we go. That's not too much, that's only going to be 1,500 coins there, but honestly, that's not bad. So I hope you guys are excited about that. I think I'm really excited to see what you guys get. So you guys send me pictures all the time, but definitely I need the footage. I know that's going to be if you don't have the footage of snipes, you're like, oh man, I have this crazy snipe, and I know, but just look at it from a point, okay, so I'm a YouTuber, I'm showing you a video, is somebody going to want to watch screenshots of your snipe? Probably not. So think of it from my side if you can. I know that's sometimes maybe hard, but I know you have a really big snipe, you probably want everybody to see it, I understand. Is this a buy? I mean, I know that one's been up for 20 minutes, but has he been selling for close to 40? That's 4K, 39, 39, 39. I think we buy this. Okay, cool. And this is a heck of a card, too. Honestly, if he didn't sell, I probably could keep him. Though I think I'm running Atwater, which I think is, yeah, besides the speed, I think Atwater is a better card, but this card is still really good. All right, whoops. Oh, okay. This is going really well, actually, for the early morning sniping. Let's go ahead and sell it for $39.5. Okay, that's about 4K, close to 4K. Not bad. Again, like, I know you see that one for 35. He's been up for like 20 plus minutes. You're like, but cards sell like right at the last minute. Earlier in the morning, it's a little bit harder for cards to sell, but there's also less competition, so you take advantage of that. And honestly, I know those cards, like, it's Wednesday. It's not, cards aren't gonna fall like unless they surprise me. Like, it's been worth 40,000. That card's been worth 40,000 for a while. Like, it's not gonna fall, like, or it might even go up. So it's no risk. All right, let's keep going. Pretty solid start, honestly. Really solid start for this sniping video. So I'm digging it. But yeah, you guys have been absolutely killing it. We're approaching, maybe not yeah, I guess we can say approaching 16,000 subs. When Madden 18 hit, right? I think shortly after Madden 18, we were at 13,000. I think a little over 13,000. Maybe we had a little bit more than that, but it's been pretty crazy how the growth has been. I mean, we've gained 200 subs, I think, the last week every day. So oh my goodness, why were you up for so long? Look how easy. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy how easy this is in the morning. Like, you have like no competition. Let's go ahead, 14, 12. 14 looks like an outlier. You can try to get that, but I don't like to repost, so we'll just put this guy up for 12. Generally, I probably undercut myself. I love overpricing, but overpricing is absolutely amazing, but sometimes I'm like, you know what, I really wanted to sell, so sometimes I miss out probably on a little bit. Like, there's a good chance he probably does sell for 14, but do I really want to repost if he doesn't? I get lazy. But you guys can definitely take advantage of people. People are silly. I buy this? Yeah, I buy this. Yeah, people are really silly. We'll go ahead and just put this one up. I think actually that 14.5 might actually be mine that I bought when I was testing out this filter. The next one's 15. So we'll go ahead and buy this. I know this isn't big snipes, but look how many snipes we are getting in this video. This is a lot of coins. It adds up really fast. So, and I find it exciting outside of just keep refreshing. And now that we've made it to this part of the video, now I can maybe open up a little bit more, because and maybe not so much call people out, but maybe there's other YouTubers that, which is fine by me because my channel is growing like so fast. I don't know if people got to, what the heck? There's a 5600 one too. People got to make, get their views where they can. They got to do what they can. And they've been trying. People have been. There's other YouTubers trying to get into the coin making methods. But honestly, if you've watched other coin making method videos, they honestly TT2. Wow, I sold it. TT23. I guess I could have sold it for more. Why did that sell so fast? I wasn't even close to the cheapest one up. But TT23 does well when he does sniping videos. He also does a lot of gameplay, so he does a lot of different stuff on his channel. He's much better player than I am, so he can get away with. Watching me play, I'm sure is like painful for you guys. But though we did qualify for weekend league, and we've only had one loss, so that's great, and we kind of choked on that one. But besides that, like I know there's others that have done good coin making methods. I'm not saying it, but they're really bad. Like, people are trying to get into the and TT23 tweeted out that somebody stole his video, and if you haven't figured out what that was yet, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. His coin making video that he made is absolutely killing it, absolutely destroying it. More views, I think, than any video I've ever had. Somebody used a video that looks thumbnail looks very similar. It looks everything. The title looks very similar. Whoa. What? Oh, why was that up for so long? Dang. But they're trying to make these videos that are, they're trying just to get like these views that, the coin making method, like, I'm doing very well, and maybe that's part of it. Like, people are seeing that, but it's so bad. Like, these videos are so bad, and I'm like, who does this? Like, who actually, like, is this actually what people are doing to try to get views? And it's really sad, honestly, because the videos are so bad, and they're trying to take advantage of people like, this is the best, like, that haven't seen or haven't, like, tried to build coins. Because I will tell you guys straight up, like, I'm going to look up this Saffold. I don't think that's a good dude. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong, but 10.5. Wow, there's one for 10.5. That seems like a cheap price. But I will tell you guys filters that I think work really well, but I'm not going to make videos on it for the strict reason. Okay, so if I make a video on the Tennessee Titans playbook, doing the sets, which are really cheap to do, the silver token sets, doing the set, and then selling the Tennessee Titans playbook. If I did a video strictly on that, which I've never done it, but I've mentioned it so many times that I might have ruined it anyway. If I did a video and I said, this will make you thousands of coins, because honestly, I could make thousands of coins off of it easily by just doing the Titans playbook over and over and over and over again. But the problem with that is, and I'll mention it, if I make a video on that, all of a sudden, because there's no variety, there's no suspense to it, there's no randomness to it. It's just, you do it and this happens. Everybody that watches it will probably do it. Not everybody, because some people, don't. It's just not exciting for them. But a lot of people will be like, okay, we'll do it. And guess what? The filter is now terrible. It's just terrible. And what I see is a lot of people making these videos. And again, I'm not really sort of calling one person specifically out, but making these videos where they're making, using these methods, not that specific method, nor was it even about playbooks, but playbooks is just one that's very similar. If everybody does it, the filter is completely ruined. And though I'll mention it, and I think it's, playbooks are, a good way to make coins. If you don't know sniping, look at playbooks, see which ones are cheap. I don't need to, you can figure that out. See which ones are expensive, and then make them and the sets, and then sell them. Like, it's a good method. Like, it's good, but it's just like so lazy. Like, what purpose is the video? And that's why I haven't made any video of the sorts. Like, unless it's like a video like when new promos come out, that can be really good because it's a lot of times overpricing is the big thing. Like, you can buy like a bunch of Easter cards for like 5,000, and people don't know how the auction house works, and you can put them up for like 12,000, and you can keep buying them, and it works. Like, it's same with like any overpricing method. Like, it works for like everybody, so there's no real harm. Like, it will work, but it's not like everybody can make a lot of coins. If you do a filter like that on playbooks or uniforms or anything like that, it's good for what? Now it's no good. It's not good because people are looking at it and everybody's trying to do it, and the people keep undercutting and it plummets. It's just like I just like, to me, like, of course my videos, I say this a lot on stream. When I snipe, my goal of sniping is to make it, like, I want to make it exciting. Like, I don't want to, like, just keep refresh, because I think that's really boring to watch. But if you get a big snipe, of course, it's going to be exciting. So that's the reason I don't do that, even though there might be good refreshing filters. But also, I don't do filters like what I just mentioned, or sniping, making coin methods like that, because there's no chance of hitting anything. Do I buy this? I think I do. Wow, why are these cards up for so much? Man, morning sniping, I tell you, this is the key. 1 million coins too we had before this. We've been spending a lot, but I can't believe how much I bought. We'll go 13.5. I don't know what. Did I buy one earlier? I don't remember. I probably put it up for more than that. Maybe maybe mine was the 13. I'm not sure. But there's no like you're watching and you're like, okay, they might make a 10-minute video out of it, but you get the idea. Like, there's no, like, it's just like, okay, I got it. Like, that's cool. But for me, I like, you don't know. I just bought a Chris Long, for 6,000 coins. You didn't know that was going to happen. I didn't know that was going to happen. It's kind of random. Like, you don't know what's going to pop up every time I refresh the filter. And I really like that. I think it makes for more exciting videos. Plus, it's more, to me, I like the longer videos because I can talk to you guys about why I'm doing something. how I do something and why I'm not buying that crystal for 68 because I don't think maximum value. I think I'm getting about there, and it's not like it's risky, but it's almost like at most I'm making 1,000 if I get the maximum. So that's why I don't buy it. So it's like I like having those sort of conversation with you guys, saying, okay, this is why I do something and so forth, as opposed to something as simple as, okay, today we're going to make a video on the Titans playbook. This method will make you millions of coins. I mean, you're gonna snipe, you're gonna make Titans playbooks enough to make millions of coins? I mean, seriously. Is there anything that you would hate more than yourself after doing that? You would want to stab out your eyes and then have someone surgically replace them. A surgeon, my guess. So, somebody would, and then stab them out again. And now you've stabbed out your eyes 4 times. 4 eyes have been stabbed out, and you still don't feel like you have stabbed out enough. Like, that's basically how I would be feeling if that happened. It's just, that does not sound fun to me. I enjoy sniping, and I think people ask a lot, like, how can you do this for hours? Like, I enjoy it. Because I always find that that's why I do a lot of different sort of stuff. Like, I don't like to keep refreshing. I want to see different stuff. I want that exciting, like, I don't know. Somebody could put up a Bobby Wagner right now for 100 coins when I do middle linebacker. I like the fact that it could happen. Like, it's just so, to me, I love it. So that is why I do my filters the way they do. I'm not claiming that they're the best way to make coins. I'm claiming that they're the best way for you not to want to cut your eyes out. That is what I'm claiming. I hope that clears that up. But if you see there, and again, I'm very low drama. Like, obviously I'm a person of strong faith. I very, very much. So you can see that hopefully very evident in my videos, though I don't push it on anybody, and also very evident on Twitter, hopefully. But so I hope I'm not like just causing drama and stuff. But for the most part, these making coin videos that are really no threat to me at all. Like I mean, it really has. My views have never been better. And honestly, maybe it is good for me because they're so bad. Do I buy this? 12. No, there's not much I can make there. But I was thinking if I sold it for 12. Wait, we just sold one, didn't we? We just sold one for 12, right? Or was it 14? Was it 14 or 12? Let's look that up. You guys know probably. I think it was 12. Maybe it was 14. Let's go 14. If that's not what it was, there is one that sold for 14. I don't know if that was mine, but I probably said earlier that I don't want to do 14 because it probably won't sell, but there you go. Should I buy that one? No, let's not stock up on Fairly. But for the most part, those videos are not very good. And if there are good ones, like I said, like TT23, close friend of mine, unfortunately, is a good friend of mine. And he makes wonderful videos. Honestly, probably because our methods are very similar. That's probably why I think they're very good. There's other ones like that make very good videos as well, coin making videos. Like there's smaller YouTubers that do as well. It's just funny when I feel it's funny when the bigger ish YouTubers try to get into the game and they just completely mess it up. Like it's bad. It's embarrassing, honestly. Seeing it, I'm like, ugh. But it's kind of funny, honestly, because it's like one of those. The way I think about it is, it's like me going into because before I do a video, I go ahead and I check my filter and make sure it's working. Like I checked running back before, it was working, and then I come into my video, or maybe I think I had at the beginning. I'm like, oh crap, running back's not working now. Because it was working before. I go into my videos, I prepare before I go into it, I know what I'm going to do before I do my video. That's generally the case. But for someone who makes a video on, how to make coins, like something like that, it's like takes no preparation, there's zero effort, And there's honestly, it's so about views because it's actually not helpful at all. It's like, this video will make you millions. This is how I made millions. This will make you thousands of coins. And then you click on the video. And you're like, you know what? That is a very good method. That will make somebody thousands of coins. Or it did make someone thousands of coins. But now that everybody knows it, how in the world is that going to work? As opposed to filters that constantly change and me hopefully helping you figure out filters. Man, this filter is really solid though. I've got a lot of stuff that will help you make your own filters and help you know how to overprice. And honestly, I feel like that's a much better way, a much consistent way to make coins that will always work. And you don't need this new way of, okay, this is the best filter, this will make you thousands and thousands of coins. Because generally, those videos are wrong. The only time I would say that is a factual statement that when people put that, because I might have even put that, is when new promos come out, there is a lot of times there's opportunities for so many people, even if you make a video on it, because there's so many cars being put up, that you can overprice so well that you can make thousands upon thousands of coins. Millions might be a little stretch because that means you're sniping like consistently. And I'm back to the clawing your eyes out. Now clawing your eyes out. So that's my take. I know I've went like so much onto that, but we've also sniped so many cars. So you know what? I feel good about this. I hope you guys do too. I feel good. I got a little bit, without causing too much drama, got my little say in there. Because like I said, it honestly is not really like threatening at all to, ooh, okay, we'll buy this. We'll buy it. We could honestly probably buy more. Let's see what these sell for. This is just market knowledge, honestly. Like I know that I've seen these selling for like 13.5. So I know that is something that you get by just sniping a lot. And again, I know that's unfortunately not something that probably makes you feel good when I say that, but it is true. Like, I could buy that one too and pipe it up like 13.5. But like, I know that those centers have been going for like 13 to 14,000. Like that's just by being on the market. So I know we're approaching, not quite there, approaching a half hour. So we will go a little bit longer since I did spend like 5 minutes. We'll probably go, it'll probably be about a 35-minute video. So I hope you guys are okay with that. Hopefully we'll hit some good stuff here at the end. And hopefully my webcam hasn't been freezing. I had a huge problem. No. I want to, but man, I probably should. But nah, I don't know. If it sells for 14, I almost look foolish not buying that. But I don't know. I feel good though. I feel good. I think we're good. I hope all my stuff sells, which you guys will see. I think, assuming everything, not assuming everything sells, but assuming I remember to put that in. It's not that I purposely don't show you guys what sells. It just generally, I have to wait. A lot of this stuff, when you overprice, of course, you want to get maximum value. You got to wait till they expire. But since I'm doing this earlier in the morning, I feel like I can wait because, I don't need to put the video out for a little while. So, it's not one of those that I want to get out like that day. Well, sometimes when I snipe at night, a lot of times I like to get it out that night, and then you have to wait for stuff to sell. So that's really why. It's not. I don't think like I said. Hardly ever do I have to repost. The last video, the video I did on overpricing, where I was actually trying to overprice as much as I can, or about as much as I can. Overpricing, I bought 21, 22 cards, and I had to repost 3 of them. By so exceeding what you would think. Like, it was so completely overpriced that it's like, okay, this is what the maximum these cards are selling for. Putting them up for that, and them all selling except 3. Like, that is pretty remarkable, really. If I can't say so myself. Alright, 5 more minutes. Let's see if we can bring something home at the end. We went a little dry here, but I think it's okay. It's pretty crazy the morning, how easy this is to snipe. If you are sniping not in the morning, or if you're sniping in a peak time, which I'm sure a lot of you guys like to do, because I like doing it as well because there's a lot more chances to hit bigger cards. If you're sniping in the peak time where there's a lot of people on, the only thing you need to change is put a letter in. The thing the letter does, like Rodney Hudson, obviously he has R-O-D-N-E. Okay, he has those cards in it. So he doesn't have A in his hand. So A in his name. So if I put the letter A in here, Rodney Hudson no longer is showing up when I do the center. So if your center is full, like it doesn't say 59 minutes when you refresh it, which I'm pretty sure it almost always does. But if it doesn't, and you need to get it restricted a little bit, the letter A will restrict it, because a lot of names do have the letter A in it. The letter A will restrict your filter enough for where it will work. So really, you're just trying to get, that just eliminates some cards so you get the newest cards. Remember, the way the auction house works, you're not looking at the newest cards posted. That would be too easy. Honestly, I'm glad it doesn't do that way, because then everybody would be able to snipe really well. So the fact that it doesn't do that means the way it works, 100 cards closest to expiring. Because if it wasn't that way, people would just go elite, take off this filter, and just keep refreshing newest. And they would always see every newest card put up. You know how easy it would be to snipe? It would be actually really hard. It would be easy to see like really big deals, of course, but it would be hard because everybody would be able to do it and you wouldn't even need a filter. So 100 cards closest to expiring, that is the way it works. So make sure you have a filter that is getting 100 cards closest to expiring, that it has when you can look, when you see like 59 minutes, or if it might even be a more strict filter where you see like 8 hours, like 7 hours, 59 minutes. So you need a filter that makes sure you get those newest cards. If you're not, you're doing it wrong. So if you're on PlayStation, very similar. I mean, it's not like the filters change at all. These filters work on both systems. The only thing is you got to switch the letter. It depends on what positions you want to snipe. It's as simple as that. If you want to snipe wide receivers, there's a ton of elite wide receivers, a literal ton. Way more, actually. So there's so many that you need to do a letter that is maybe a little odd, like a K. A letter K would work really well with wide receivers, most likely. Same with corners. There's so many. There's a plethora of corners that are elite. And elite is used very loosely, 80 overall. Not really elite, but they call it elite. So there's so many that you need a less common letter, like the letter K. I think the letter K works really well for running back, wide receiver, and corner. Quarterback, I don't think there's actually that many quarterbacks that have a letter K in them. But for running back, wide receiver, corner, if you just want like those skill positions, there you go. You got it. The letter K. And then if you want maybe something a little like more positions, you do a more common letter, like the letter T, and do like tight end, and maybe the offensive line, the defensive line, the linebacker core and stuff, and you'll see that you'll get a lot more positions that way, but you won't be able to get the skill positions because, again, wide receiver has so many cards, elite cards in that filter, that if you put the letter T, you're going to see like cards that have only like a few minutes left until they expire, and they'll be done. Like it will be, there'll be a few minutes left, like 15, 20 minutes, and you're not seeing those newest cards, so it's like, this is not very good. Bruce Irvin, is that a good deal? I'm guessing not. 51.5 seems like a... Is that a good deal? I bought it. $69.5. Wow. Last one sold for 70, 72. Oh my goodness. What do we do here? 72, 74. Let's go ahead and just put it up for... There is one up for 71.5. But I think that will sell 72. Let's just put it up for 72.5. I don't want to lose points. Wow. Awesome. So we end on a Bruce Irvin snipe of about, what, 15K. That's pretty awesome. We got 15 things on the auction house. And I'm not sure if anything sold during this. Okay, we don't really have 15. Did we buy that gold at the beginning? I don't think so. I think that was before. Yeah, I think that was before. But everything else was bought. Yeah, because I said that was my golden I bought. Okay, there's the... Alright, so yeah, that was mine too. Okay, so a lot of similar cars, but Dang. And we did have this fairly sell. It was for 12. Dang. Okay, so I went a little ambitious there. But we'll see if it sells. Like I said, you guys have already probably know because they probably have already put it in the video. Alright, as you see on the screen, we're at 1.155 million coins. 1,155,000, almost 156,000. So I would say we had pretty good. Bruce Irvin I had to put, which you've seen, I had to put him a little bit less. I probably could have held it off, but I want to get this video out for you guys to show you. So that was really good. Altogether, I put it on Excel spreadsheet. I mean, you could add it up too if you want to, but it's about 45,000 coins. And for me, rambling and just enjoying myself, I feel like that's not bad. 45,000 coins in a half hour. That's pretty solid. Of course, you could still overprice and do all right there and maybe make a little bit more. But I feel really good about that. Hope you guys did enjoy. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day whenever you were watching it. And yeah, have a good one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know it's a little bit longer video, but if you watch this whole thing, that is awesome. ChewbaccaLemma out.
Here to stay, so let me hear you say, chains off me, I know that's that.